Oh.
And go.
Okay. Good morning. We're here once again at Rose and Shingle Creek and talking about what else? The Food and Wine Conference. As you could imagine, we are so excited and just planning it, thinking about it, and wait till you see what we have in store. So this morning I'm here with Leslie Menichini. Thank you so much. Leslie is the Vice President of Sales and Marketing, and I have to tell you, when I first came here and had the idea of the Food and Wine Conference, and quite honestly was scared to death, I met with Leslie. I met with Leslie, and not only did she put my fears to rest, but it was so fun planning a conference with you because I felt like you were as excited about it as I was. I think you're a true foodie at heart.
Well, let me see now. You had me at family and foodie.
Yeah.
And and by the way, and wine.
Yeah.
So those
Absolutely.
are kind of like some key elements to my existence. So it's very easy to embrace what your mission was and to engage with you on and your team on what your expectations were, what you were trying to create. So it was so much fun getting involved, along with Mary Dietrich from our PR agency.
Yes.
So it just, together we were able to sit and get to know you at dinner.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Over Italian.
Yes, at Calabella. You blew me away with that dinner.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But it's not every day that you think of a concept, you want to execute it, and you meet someone like you who, I mean, honestly, not only did you execute it, but you came up with some great ideas and you improved the conference and inspired me to really take it to the next level. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciated that. And just being here at Rose and Shingle Creek. So Rose and Hotels is celebrating 40 years this year. Tell us a little bit about that.
40 years. No, I was not born yet. No. Mr. Rosen embarked on his journey in 1974 to create Rosen Hotels and Resorts. It grew over the years, obviously, and developed in its name and developed in its product from leisure properties to the convention properties. But one of the things that really was the thread for everything over the years was his passion. And so when we were trying to say 40 years, how does that express who we are? 40 years, we sat back and actually one of the gals in our office said, what about the gemstone? What is the gemstone? So we looked it up and realized it was a ruby. And for those of you, especially ladies out there, know that the ruby means passion.
Yes.
And it is a passion stone. And we thought, what a better alignment, but with Mr. Rosen's philosophy and Mr. Rosen, the man and the culture, to align it with a ruby. And so therefore we're celebrating very passionately our 40th anniversary, and we're doing it through all sorts of great things. So a leisure guest could go on our website and they would be able to partake in this year a package that is designed around our 40th with all sorts of great little specials.
Oh, tell us some of the things that are in that
just,
package.
40% off standard rate.
Oh, wow.
Based on availability, of course, not in conjunction with conventions, but
Sure.
an individual traveler might find that, and getting 40% off parking, 40% off food in the select outlets. You could go and enjoy a Land Remembered, Calabella's, Tobias, Mi Casa Tequila Taqueria.
Oh, I love that place.
You can partake in a little bit of Jefe Margarita.
Oh, yes.
So great stuff. So that's for the leisure traveler. And then for our group traveler, we have something even more engaging for them that would encompass for their whole group. And it's offering 40% off of our PSAV and off of our IT and all the major meeting components that go into a program. But then also we have a special $40 menu that we created that they can select one during their conference to use and things like that. So all sorts of neat things.
What a great idea.
Thanks. And we thought, well, you can either go to specifically Shingle Creek and go to rosenshinglecreek.com/40, and you can find out all about the leisure and about the group, or you can go to Rosen Hotels and Resorts .com/40 and then learn about it throughout the company for the 7 hotels encompassing that special. So
and what makes the 7 hotels a little bit different? Tell us a little bit about them.
They're each one is it's just really like if you're going up the stairs, so you can
Okay.
see where he started and where he's taken the company. He's really worked very quietly and very elegantly to bring it to his luxury property. But we've gone through the beautiful leisure properties have all been completely renovated, but he's got 4 leisure properties conveniently located all over Orlando. So you can go to Universal, you can be close to the point and shop or eat by the Restaurant Row on Sand Lake, or you could have a quick trip over to Disney. So the 4 leisure properties are very, very strategically located. So are the convention properties.
Yes, they are.
So while we talk about intimate and wonderful dining experiences with smaller programs or programs of 1,500, or if you want to go crazy and go citywide, then we've got the Rosen Center, Rosen Plaza that apron the convention center. And
amazing.
so that they encompass citywides, or what we like to call Rosen-wides, so we could take all 3 or one of the convention leisure properties added in and do our own little convention within Rosen. And we call them Rosen-wide. So there's a unique one. And then,
How
of
fun.
course, your luxury property, which is defined by the edges of the beautiful Shingle Creek Golf Club, but is also defined by the culinary expertise of Chef George, which you got to talk about with earlier.
Yes, absolutely. And it's funny, the whole time that I'm here, of course, I'm Instagramming and tweeting
Yes,
and
thank you for that. And we're all following you.
And it was so great this morning. I got up early and I was working and took a picture of where I was working and just said, look at my office this morning. And
Wait a minute, that wine was from last night, not this morning, right? I love you,
was that
Isabel.
in there? But, you know, it was just so wonderful because right away one of my followers came up and said, I have the honor of interviewing Leslie today and Mr. Rosen. And right away, one of my followers came up and said, I was just there last week for the first time, and I had heard about it from you, and they blew me away. She said, please tell them that I will be back. And that just really, that's what it's all about. And everyone that was here last year for the Food and Wine Conference, that's how they left. It was, you create such memories when people are here. You really do. And everyone left, and it was with that feeling of, I cannot wait to get back there. I can't wait to bring my family this time. And it's just so obvious that you just go above and beyond for your guests.
Well, Isabel, when you came in and you said, I'm the family foodie, and I said, we are family and we belong together. And that is because every guest and every associate alike feels like they're part of our Rosen family, which is extremely important. So you got me on a very passionate note there, because when we service a guest, first off, it's a beautiful building here. No, right?
Oh, my
Bricks
gosh,
and mortar
yeah.
can be stunning, but it's what's inside and the heartbeat of our associates, and they're the ones that turn the experience and create a repeat experience and a guest coming back for years to come. So the product, awesome, stunning, but the people, they're my family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
Great home for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's my husband and my boys love to golf, and my husband has golfed everywhere just about. And, you know, he recently golfed here, and I think the boys are going to golf again today. And, you know, he said even in that golf course, you could tell the difference of everyone cares. And
Makes
it's
a
such
difference,
a
doesn't it?
pleasure. Absolutely.
And you know a unique thing about that golf course? And I am trying to find that perfect group, but you mix the family foodie in with a corporate event, and you take those 18 holes and turn them into a classroom, and you create some food experience on each hole, but you create a corporate
Oh, now we're
experience.
talking.
And we could do wine tasting on
See,
each
this
hole,
is
too.
why we do so well planning a conference together. We have fun.
There are so many different things, and we could bring Brad Brewer in, and he's wonderful with the Brad Brewer Golf Academy. But you know, and he's also kind of fun to look at. So don't tell him I said that. So, but that element. But you know, or if you're inclined to have a bigger program, and you can still throw in a golf tournament, but a bigger program and want to experience the culinary delights of how we can do it for 3,000 and 4,000. Do not forget, when you grow into even a bigger program,
Absolutely.
I have a 95,000 square foot ballroom waiting for you, a 60,000 and a 40.
It's going to happen.
And so we're
5-year
gonna
plan.
grow into it. That's right. Oh, 5 years? Okay, I'm ready.
5-year plan.
Perfect. Perfect. So there's all sorts of great experiences that you could take this to, and I am excited to be a part of it, and I want you to know this is your home forever.
Aw.
So everybody out there that attends, make sure she
Yes.
keeps bringing it back every year.
Absolutely. We will be here again this year and many years to come, and hope that you can join us at the beautiful Rose and Shingle Creek for the Food and Wine Conference this year.
Oh.
Thank you, Leslie,
Bon
Thank you
appetit,
for-
sweetheart.
for creating such memories for us
Thank
and
you.
everyone that attends.
Well, we
Thank
thank you for the business. We really appreciate it. Good stuff.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You were